Cold calling remains one of the most effective channels in 2024. But let's face it, traditional cold calling methods are struggling. Connect rates are dropping, conversations are shorter, prospects are tuning out more than ever. So as sales teams ramp up their call volumes, they're faced with a crucial question. How can we make cold calling effective again? And the answer is a game-changing approach that we call signal-led cold calling. But before I go any further into that, we have to take a look at the current cold calling landscape. And the numbers back up what I just stated. The average dial to prospect connect rate, 16.6%. The average connect to conversation rate, only 9.45%. And the conversation to meeting rate is under 5% at 4.82. So despite increased call volumes, prospects are hanging up faster than ever when they hear the same old generic scripts and traditional cold calling tactics like, did I catch you at a bad time? That just doesn't cut it anymore. So what's the problem? Sales reps are often using a spray and pray method, essentially calling a list of names without any type of context or insight into the prospects that they're actually reaching out to, the challenges they have, their needs of the organization, the initiatives, and you can see how this would pose a problem. However, what if we flip that? What if cold calls could be guided by real-time insights, and what if they were personalized to the specific needs of each prospect you are reaching out to without having to sacrifice that volume? Enter signals-led cold calling. And we define signals as real-time insights that indicate a prospect's interest or readiness for a conversation. And signals can come from a multitude of different resources. They could be external signals like company goals, hiring activities, or leadership changes, or they could be internal signals like things coming from your CRM systems or recent activity on your website. Examples of some of these effective signals could be leadership change. So phone, hey, I saw your company hired a new CTO. Companies going through leadership transitions often focus on X and insert a specific business area that you're able to help with or you help current clients with. Product launch announcements. I noticed you just launched X new product. That can bring on new operational challenges. And I thought it might be helpful to discuss how our other clients are handling these challenges. Or email engagement. I saw you downloaded our white paper, and when other clients have downloaded this, they're usually interested in learning about X, Y, and Z. Do you have any questions on the topic, or can I provide any additional value for you? This signals-led type approach replaces the one-size-fits-all method with highly targeted, contextualized relevancy on calls. Now, let's break it down about how these specific signals and leveraging relevancy actually fits into your cold call framework. So everyone starts with their opener, or their intro, and we suggest a permission-based opener to grab the attention of the prospect and establish that relevancy up front. And it would sound something like this. Hey, I saw you're expanding your hiring efforts in Canada. This is Chris from ABC Company. And this is a cold call, but it's a well-researched one. Do you have 30 seconds for me to let you know why I'm calling? Why does this work? Opening with a signal immediately shows you've done your homework, making a call feel more personal. You're not diving into a pitch. You're asking for their permission to move forward on the call. The next part is the hook of your cold call. So drop a priority that you've researched, highlight a relevant challenge or opportunity. This lets the prospect know you are calling them for a specific reason and a value add for them. This is not a generic call. For example, I noticed you opened a new plant in Dallas. Companies like yours typically face cybersecurity challenge around securing the OT environment or ensuring data security. Which one of these is more important to you right now? Why does something like this work? Because you're referencing the new plant immediately lets them know you've done your research, show me you know me, show me you know my organization, and then giving them a choice makes it feel like it's more of a conversation, giving them some of the control here. And then finally, closing up that call would sound something like, would it make sense for us to have a conversation about how we've helped other organizations similar to yours with these exact challenges? and get them to say, give them the opportunity to say yes. Or flip that and say, would it be crazy if we scheduled a 30-minute discussion to talk more about this in detail and how we've helped other organizations in similar positions? And get them to say, no, that wouldn't be crazy. So give them an option of saying yes or saying no, however you like to do your call to action. Saying no is typically easier for a prospect on a cold call. Now, there's no silver bullet, so objections are inevitable, but these signals can help you handle them gracefully. For example, if a prospect says, I'm not interested right now, you can respond with, I totally understand. I know you weren't expecting my call, but I saw your company's expansion announcement, and growing companies that we work with often face XYZ issues. Can I let you know why I'm calling specifically in regards to that? So while you're acknowledging their objection, you are then again leading with that relevancy. The traditional cold calling approach, known as cold calling 1.0, it's outdated. I think we've established that. Manual dialing lists, lacking personalization and real-time insights. And reps might be doing this and making hundreds of calls a day without relevant signals and making very few connections that quickly end, leaving prospects uninterested and, more importantly, reps burned out. But Cold Calling 2.0, whose AI powered and signal led, transforms that process. And here's how it works. Contextual preparation. AI analyzes, prioritizes these, ensuring reps focus on high potential prospects. Personalized engagement through that AI that helps craft meaningful openers based on those real-time insights and signals that we've talked about. And then enhanced call tracking allows the follow-ups and note-taking all to be done so reps can be focused on the actual conversations that's happening. And the results speak for themselves. In a case study held by EvaBot with over 150,000 signals-led cold calls analyzed, a 23% lift in connect rate was realized, a 174% increase in conversation rate, and a 14% lift in meeting conversions. Signals-led cold calling captures the attention of prospects and drives more meaningful conversations. So, how can you implement signals-led cold calling? It's pretty simple. Lead with context. Hey, introduce yourself. I saw your company's expanding to 5 new offices. Be transparent. This is a cold call, but I've done my homework. And then seek permission. Can I have 30 seconds to explain why I'm reaching out? The future of cold calling is clear, and it is signal-led. And by delivering well-researched, relevant outreach, you show respect for the prospect's time, and they're intelligent, and it makes your life easier because you know what's important to them. If you're ready for the shift from volume-based to value-based cold calling, download EvaBot's cold calling white paper today and revolutionize your sales outreach with signals-led cold calling. The future is here, and the future is on the phone.